Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique.
All right, baby, one down, two to go. All right, let's get into my notes for Love and Hip Hop Miami, the finale. Okay, I've already discussed how I felt about how Mona put this on us, but you know what, goddamn it, we here and we ready and we gonna make it through Jesus. All right, so the episode starts off with Baby Blue and Bobby in spec. Apparently, Baby Blue has been asked to be the vice president of Clear Vision, which is Bobby's new record label. They working on a music video. Bobby come in looking like a genie mixed with El Chapo. I don't know what's going on with this situation. Okay, maybe not El Chapo, I'm fucking up. But I think about whenever the people fight the bulls and they have the shit wrapped around their waist and the cape and they throw it and everything. I don't know why that made me think El Chapo, I'm sorry, okay? But the nigga looked like a genie mixed with a bullfighter. There we go. That's a more accurate assessment or whatever that was that he had on. But you know what? Bobby, live your best ice skater life, nigga, okay? I'm here for the glitz and the glamour and the shimmer of it all. Maybe not glamour, but definitely glitz and shimmer. Okay? So Bobby goes back in the back and Spectacular and Blue have to discuss how Pleasure P has once again went out and did some radio shit where he didn't talk to people differently from the things that he had to say to them. All right, now when he first left them, if they had their stuff together, he was gonna be ready to jump back into Pretty Ricky. Now he's telling people that he's over it and he's just tired of dealing with it and it's not gonna happen. Pretty Ricky is over. Okay, and Baby Blue and Spec are obviously the two brothers that will never stop trying to make this shit happen. It just feels that way. So they're going to try to have a face-to-face with Pleasure P. Fucking get my words. Okay, they're going to have a face-to-face with Pleasure P so that they can get some type of understanding. Okay, because a nigga needs some understanding. Blue is pissed off. Okay, what I need from you is understanding. How can we come in again when you don't hear what I say? I was trying to do the candy and sing at the same time. It was too hard. Anyway, y'all, I'm trying so very hard to keep my love alive. But you don't want to meet me halfway. I'm not going to do it because I can't hit that whistle note. Okay, Candy, bitch, you better do it. So, y'all, Michelle, Pooch, the puppy, Jessie Woo, Shay, and Tip all go to the spa. All right, they get massages and pedicures and manicures and just taking care of yourself. Treat yourself, okay? And Shay was mad at Jessica because Jessica made fun of Shay online. Shay, I'm gonna need for you never to take it that serious. We all make fun of Bucky and her hair. Shout out to Roxanne, okay? But Bucky, bitch, we gotta, you know, most of us have a little soft place for you in the old ticker ever since you was on Flavor of Love, all right? I still don't understand why you and Bucky was friends, but I guess, you know, the Black Girl Alliance is the Black Girl Alliance. Anyway, so they cool now. And Jessica invites them to Miami Pride, in which she's performing her little reggaeton song. Y'all, I was here for it when I heard it. So everyone wants to go, and Shay is like, well, I can't go. And she goes into how she has tumors on her ovaries, and she has fibroids, and it's really, you know, taking a lot out of her, and she's scared. But they encourage her that she needs to go shake her ass and fibroids face and have a good time and take her mind off the stress of it until it's time to go in there and have her surgery. Child, I think that was good advice, girl. Go shake your rooter to the wooter. Singing that shoulda, coulda, wouldas. That is not. Don't hear me. Okay? Singing does not put food on the table. Singing does not guarantee a future, even if you have got talent. Mama, do you know I can sing? Your daddy could sing too, and he died out there still trying to make it happen. Well, I'm not him. Y'all, I'm fucking it up a little bit, but that's basically Sister Act, bitch. Come on now. Don't play me like that, y'all. Don't play me like that. All right. right, y'all. So P is shooting a music video with Amara La Negra. Okay, they finally getting a chance to work together. Apparently, they was been supposed to work together, but by Amara and JoJo, you know, well, no, actually him and JoJo breaking up, it made Amara feel like she couldn't work with him because he was the ex. But now them bitches ain't friends no more, and he can slide on in there with this record. Okay. Okay. So of course she has to talk about all of her issues with Bobby and JoJo and all of the bad energy and all the things she doesn't want to be around. Por favor. You know, she has to talk about all of that. And then he talks about how this Australian tour that he just came up off really gave him some time to reflect and some clarity. And he just really realized he's still hurt by the fact that he ain't getting no fucking money out of this situation with Pretty Ricky. He got stole on, and he'll never really forgive that happened. And that's a part of the reason why he can never go back and be with them, you know, like everybody think they gonna be. But I feel like every time he gets around them, he act like the money wasn't the issue. And if that is the issue, my niggas, say that. Don't say it's not the issue when you get in front of them and then still be holding that shit all in your, you know, your thick ass chest. Come on now. You know, I feel like no. No, okay? So he's tired of all of the negativity. He doesn't want to deal with it anymore, but y'all know they're going to force that boy into a conversation. So then Jessie performs at Carnival, and Shay and Tip and Michelle Pooch are there. Jessie's song, like I said, I liked it. I thought it was a really cool song. I liked the vibe of it. It made me want to go and watch Weekend at Bernie's too, which is a good thing. And she says look for more from her, and I'm like, okay, I will. Okay, I will. So Trick's homeboy Buddy Rowe just got out of prison after doing a 20-year stint. And y'all know we gotta talk about how the crime don't fit the punishment. Meaning I was just selling drugs. You ain't have to put me in jail for 2 decades of my fucking life over some drugs, okay? And I feel the same way. I feel like they went way too hard on people during the drug era. And now men who have lost such a great, like, amount of time in their lives are coming out of jail and wanting to be different, hopefully. You know, they say they gotta talk to the youth. They gotta talk to the youth, okay? And they gotta make sure the youth, okay, has an understanding and some respect for the old heads. And I'm like, I really wish they would, because niggas gonna get old one day. You gonna be the old heads and they gonna be youth again. So I don't understand. I'm not one of them people. Like, I might call somebody old, but I don't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing to me. To me, it's a blessing to grow old and still have your capabilities. And, you know, even if you're not making as much money as you once did, having the capability to even just walk around, breathe God's air, walk around, eat food, you know, just live your life like a normal human being as you get older, that's a blessing to me. And I think that falls, you know, on deaf ears with some of you young niggas, but that's fine. That's all right. But Trick said him and Buddy Rowe gonna do a mixtape. He done called up Ball Greasy and them, and they gonna get in the studio and they gonna make this shit happen, Captain. So y'all, moving on. Vega is headlining the Hialeah Pride, baby. Her whole family is on the first row, ready for her to pop it, bust it, and spread it wide on stage. So Prince and his girl Liz, Bobby and Ratatouille are all there. And first she gets up there and sings this really soft version of Guantanamera, okay? Guantanamera. Look back at it, look back at it, look back at it, look back at it, look back at it. Bitch switched it up so quick on her grandma. She didn't know what was going on, y'all. That shit was hilarious. So everyone enjoyed her show. And after she finished talking, y'all, this chill. After she finished talking to her family, then the cast comes back so we can argue, okay? Basically, Liz and Prince seem annoyed that Bobby is in the vicinity. He says, oh, okay, look at you and your little cute girlfriend or whatever. And then Bobby decides to be messy like he is and drop the bomb that Chaotic said he was gonna fuck Liz. And I'm like, well, I mean, Chaotic did say he was gonna fuck Liz, but damn, Bobby, did you have to take that back to him? What was that? So y'all, Trina is performing a song for her new album. I think it's called The One, and it has this picture of her from when she was a little girl on it, and I thought that was so cute. And that looked like an album I need to go and listen to. Whenever somebody put a baby picture of themselves on the album, It's probably gonna be good. So I'm gonna go listen to that. And she feels great. She's so happy that she finally has put her project out. Everyone comes over and tells her how great she sounds and how, you know, there would be no Veronica Vegas if there wasn't Trina's. And I was like, child, please. What we really mean is there would be no City Girls if there was no Trina. That's what we really mean, bitch. Okay? But we get it. She's made a contribution to the Miami music life and for black female rappers, because at one point there was only a handful of them and Trina was one of them. So for everybody to always be trying to downgrade her because years have passed, I just feel like that's another thing, you know, with people being disrespectful. They've done absolutely nothing in their fucking life but, you know, the norm. Have kids and work a little regular ass job and shit. But all of a sudden, after Trina has been successful for such a long time, she's irrelevant. Or local. What the fuck is you? Nothing. I don't understand people, y'all. Anyway, so like I said, everybody's congratulating her, and then here come Trick coming over there wanting them to work together now that she done put out her solo album. And Trick said that, you know, he don't want to do that new age shit like she doing. He want to do that old shit like they used to do. So if he gonna have to get on one of them tracks, he gonna need some strippers and some liquor and some shit. And I'm just like, oh Lord. He said the record labels ain't really checking for him. And when he said that, that reminded me of my assessment of him not having confidence in his skills at this point. And I think that's a piece of it. Feeling like niggas don't want him to rap. So why rap? You know, if I don't have confidence that people want to hear what I gotta say, and I can't really say that they don't want to hear what I gotta say, because I'm Trick and I'm this larger than life personality, and I'm, you know, I'm the king of Dade County, and you know, the king of Miami and all of this shit here. Which is cool, but at the end of the day, if you can't do the thing that you did to get you there, I'm sure it has a hit on your self-esteem. So Joy says that Trina gave her the money to divorce him. I don't know how we got there. I was trying to make notes and keep up with all of this shit, moving from place to place so quickly because it's the finale episode. And you know, she's like, that's why I'm gonna get a divorce from you and all of this shit. And sometimes I be like, Joy, you act like you still want that nigga the way you always gotta butt in and say some shit. Joy said that Trina gave her the money to divorce his ass, so he need to be on the lookout for somebody knocking at the door to drop them papers off. And then Trina says, get the fuck out, because you wasn't even letting me talk, and now you arguing back and forth with her, always making excuses. Get a divorce from him, Joy. Hurry up and get the divorce from him, Joy. Okay, hurry up and make this shit happen. Tired of dealing with this nigga on two separate fronts, family and business, and I ain't gotta do business with the nigga, so stop making him an issue for me family-wise. So Prince is there with his hair flat iron like a 12-year-old girl, bitch. I was like, oh word, that's cute. It would have been cute if it was Andre 3000 length. But at that length, you should just keep getting your braids like your old lady asked you to. But Prince brings up him trying to have a relationship with Bobby and how he feels as if it's all, you know, in Bobby's head. He hasn't done anything to anybody. And Tip says y'all both played a part. Y'all was both, you know, texting each other little grimy shit. Y'all was both pressing each other's buttons. Don't act like it was just him. Prince says he hasn't done anything. You can't really say he's done anything to hurt Bobby. And Liz says, I agree with that. And this is when Tip gets aggravated, because Tip is like, bitch, you don't even be around us when we be together in order for you to have that opinion. And then Tip calls her a pawn. And she tries to say that what she meant was he moves Liz's ass around like a little chess piece, like a pawn. Wherever he sees fit, that's what she going for the moment. Meaning if he feel like being all in love with her this day, he will. If he don't feel like fucking with her the next day, he won't. And also, she said that he had said to them that he don't really want to be bothered with Liz. He don't really see it for Liz, but he hold on to the girl. And that's what made me think like she was really saying that Liz is the nigga's bed. Okay? She said that. That's what I felt like, okay? And it seemed, y'all, something is going on. I don't want to keep saying the nigga gay and all of that because I don't like doing that shit. But something about this love triangle that Liz, Bobby, and Prince got going on makes me feel like it is just that, a love triangle. Okay? So Liz and Prince leave, And Tip is mad because she feel like they in the middle of a conversation. Like, bitch, I'm sitting up here berating you. Why you gonna get up and walk away? Like, what? Girl, you expected her to just sit there and continue to take this abuse verbally? So Amara and Pleasure P come in together, and she speaks to Tip, and Tip speaks back to her. And you know, she's like, oh, you know Jessie. She was like, oh yeah, I know Jessie. She knows me. She's the one that said me and my mom could get it, remember? And she was like, and I meant it. And I'm like, oh, girl. And I don't know how we get from the arguing and, you know, Jessie saying it was a figure of speech, and Tip saying, you know, we hood bitches, it's just a figure of speech. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna act like that's not true. We on, you know, because I mean, from New Orleans, we'll say, bitch, your mom, real quick. That's like a real thing for us to do. Bitch, your mama. Like, your mom, bitch, your pa, your daddy, ho. Like, like, we will do some shit, but we also some fighting people. And at this age, at 30, almost 31 years old, I would not ever speak on somebody's mama like that, especially if we don't joke like that. Now, if we joke like that, then it's cool, but I would never seriously speak on someone's mother. So I think it shows a lack of immaturity on Jessie and Tip's part to feel like they could actually, you know, say that shit like that was okay. That's fighting words for everybody else, bitch. Fuck, that should be fighting words for you too. All right, so Amara says, nah, bitch, that ain't it. Okay, you meant what you said. And then Tip says, you know, y'all don't really have a real beef. And Amara says, you know what's so sad? I liked you when I used to watch you on social media. I liked you. And Jessie was like, and I liked you as well. And y'all, then it goes to some nice, nasty, let's shake hands and make up because we don't have real beef, but I still don't like you, bitch type shit. Like, that's what it was. So then P is walking over to Prince because they both wearing the same Shaft outfit. You know, long red coat, some type of white or off-white turtleneck, some slacks, you know, okay, fine. And then Tip and Bobby all across the room cackling and making, you know, bringing attention to themselves for whatever reason. Because Tip wants to know why Liz and Prince walks away from her, and then Bobby wants to have a conversation once again, and they finally come face to face. And the way Pleasure P was walking out the door, all right, I'll see y'all later, I was like, they need to put that shit on the meme. Love and Hip Hop, put that shit on the meme for how you leave where you know it's about to go down and you don't want no parts of it. You don't want no parts of it. Okay, so Bobby says to Prince that they would have made up already if it wasn't for Liz. And Liz is like, yeah, bitch, that's about the sum of it. That's about the situation. I don't want him to be friends with you, so he not gonna be friends with you, bitch. And then they get into how it's all because of Prince's insecurities and him feeling as if, you know, Bobby is in love with him, or Liz feeling like Bobby is in love with him and all of this. And then they going back and forth with Liz, and it's just not cute. So then Prince walks Liz outside, then comes back upstairs, and then he's all in his feelings and about to cry and shit. That was another thing that made me look at him like, what the fuck is this? If that's your old lady and you really want to be with her, why didn't you leave with her? Why did you go, you know, bring her to the car and then come back upstairs so you can have this heartfelt, open conversation with Bobby and Tip right there on the side and shit? Okay, like, I'm just saying, y'all, it just made me feel some type of way. They continuously saying that Prince has said over and over again he don't want Liz. So that's another thing that's in the back of my mind. And when they talk, they basically come to the conclusion that this time apart has been best for them, and they just need to let bygones be bygones and stop arguing. And Prince says he was never really trying to push them away because he doesn't even like being alone, and Bobby knows that. And all of this shit, and Tip is just happy that they having a moment of clarity. And I just kind of felt like, so are y'all friends now? Is anything resolved? Like, I'm confused, but whatever, nigga, moving on. So y'all, Blue throws spectacular like this bachelor party where everybody's like Harlem Nights. So they all dressed up and gambling and everything, and it's cute. Chaotic is there, and Prince has come in the building with confirmation about Chaotic's comments about wanting to fuck Liz, and he wants to take it outside and have a conversation. So instead of him saying, I mean, I don't feel like there was anything that he could have said that wasn't gonna make Chaotic go crazy, but I think maybe he should have just asked him, say, bruh, why you said you wanted to fuck my old lady? Like, I feel like it could have started there instead of saying, I've been around your family, I've been around your siblings. How would you feel if I said I wanted to fuck your sister? And here's my thing. How is that the same thing? How is saying I want to fuck your sister and saying I want to fuck your girlfriend the same? That's not the same thing. Yes, though both of those things are not to be played with, but they're not the same thing, Prince. So I feel like that says a lot about what you really feel about your relationship with Liz. And it's that she might be a sister, lover, friend, but she mostly a sister friend. Okay, that's just how I feel. Chaotic says, so what you trying to say? You won't fuck my sister? And hops over the damn car that's in between them. Of course, security jumps in. But here's my thing. Prince, I know you're trying to prove you're not scared, but I'm going to need for you to move. Because every time you just stand there like an idiot, they fuck you up. And then you get mad about it. Stop standing there like an idiot. All right, Spectacular and them was like, oh, I guess them niggas got in the fight outside, but that ain't stopping shit in here. So then here come Pleasure P. He comes in and Blue says, you know, I miss you, bro. He was like, you know, I really want to say that back, bro, but it's always some bullshit. Y'all always talking that family shit, but when it really comes down to it, everybody is all out for self. And I feel like that's a real assessment, especially when you think about how everybody is hurting from the money situation. And yes, everybody wants to be mad at Big Blue, but they also looking at Spectacular like you made money off of our shit and you ain't break bread with us. And I kind of feel like it's not that he owes them something, y'all, but he did use their likeness. He did use the fame of their group to make that page grow and therefore make himself successful with all of these other pages. I don't think there's anything wrong with giving your brothers a cut so that they can at least be good for a moment. Even if they ain't about to, you know, make them good forever in Slick's case. But obviously, Pleasure gonna always be able to make money by doing shows and shit like that. And Blue has all his background shit to get his money and his producing and his credits. So everybody has their way of making bread except for Slick. So I really feel like it's him that y'all really need to be throwing the money out for. And Pleasure says the reason why he's upset is like, you know, look who not here right now. Slick isn't there to talk, so it's like y'all always talking about, oh, we need to get together and do what we need to do, but Slick is never there. I come here, I'm ready to work, and he's not here. So at this point, it's not on me, you know, so I'm just gonna do what I gotta do for my solo career since y'all can't get this shit together. And, you know, Blue is like, look, bruh, we brothers, we family. And P like, we don't even act like it. I don't even know your kid. You know, and that's like some real shit to say. So Blue gets emotional and Spec is like, come on, man, we got to work this out. So they decide that they're all going to make an effort to be more like family so that they can work on this group from the base level. Because how they gonna ever get along if they never really dealing with the issues, which is that everybody feels betrayed in one way or another. They basically understand that they don't know each other as men. They knew each other as boys, and now everybody has grown up and lived different separate lives. And it's time to learn who they are as men. And I thought that was cute. That was some real Boys to Men, New Edition type of shit right there. We appreciate y'all for that. We appreciate y'all for that. Y'all, my words, Lord. So y'all, let's do the little roundups, okay? Vega owes it to her grandfather and herself to make it happen. She ain't gonna worry about, you know, anything negative. She knows she gonna win, all right? Shay had her surgery and she's feeling great, still snatching wigs and popping stitches out this mug. Jessie isn't letting anyone hold her back and she's making her dreams come true. Chaotic goes to meet with his lawyer. He's doing this for his family so everything else can fade to black. You heard me? Like, all right, nigga, you tell the truth. Kiara says that even though she and Gunplay aren't together anymore, he taught her self-worth. And I'm like, did you really learn it if he had to teach it to you? Gunplay, I love you, Kiara. I'm just saying, sis. Gunplay says that, you know, he feels the same way. Kiara taught him love for self. So, I mean, I guess they just taught one another something about each other. I understand that. You know, he did at one point treat her like gold. So, it made her know that somebody out there can treat her like that. And if you've never been treated well by a man, even if it was just for a moment, with like clear love and not all of that other bullshit, then I guess he did teach you that you deserve more. You better go, girl. Okay? So yeah, y'all, they happy. Amara, oh yeah, and Gunplay working on music. Amara says life has changed so much. She's working more and she bought her mama house. And she knows now that her mom, okay, is the only one she can trust. And I'm like, girl, you better sell it. Prince signed a record deal with Cat Jones, the super producer. And Bobby's life is a roller coaster and he feels he's grown. I guess, Bobby, if that's what you feel. Pretty Ricky is making it right with each other. Even though Slick wasn't there. But everybody on tour. Trick opened a restaurant. He got his pots, nigga, got his pots. He trying to make music and make a difference with the youth, all right? And Trina is focused, and she's the queen of Miami, and nothing is holding her back. And I'm like, all right, bitch, y'all better get it in here tonight. That was the finale, y'all. It was straight. It was cool. I'm just ready to go ahead and move on to the reunion, as my boy Alexander Rogers would say, okay? Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in Love and Hip Hop Miami, the reunion, part 1.